Hello. Criminal Minds. Evolution puts Bao in serious danger ahead of the season finale. Warning, the following video includes major spoilers. The status of several BAU members remains unknown following the team's move against the Gold Stars, which can only indicate one thing. We should be very concerned heading into the Criminal Minds Evolution Season 17 finale. After killing Damien, Jade meets up with another Gold Star, Dana, and leaves an officer without eyes to deliver a message to the BAU. The two then descend to one of Voight's bunkers, where a board detailing the BAU is set up. Garcia, meantime, discovers a connection between the Stewart House doctors and the deceased sheriff deputies. All payments were sent through an account related to AIDA Limited, a private security company. The CEO, Frank Church, has been accused of criminal activity, but he has powerful connections. The message delivered to the officer for the BAU is that Jade never intended to injure anyone and had no option. She just wants to go home and find peace, and if they come after her, she'll take them down. The team discovers that home was the original training ground. Knowing that AIDA will want to obliterate any traces of Gold Star, Garcia looks into other locations for Stewart House. Voight is looking forward to his transfer to Collymore, a minimum security jail. His term is 7 years, but he expects to be released in 5. The BAU understands that it is insufficient to hold him, but he will find a way out. After discovering Voight's bunker, which has been blown up by a booby trap, Rossi confronts him about handing Jade a list of targets. Voight, of course, pretends he has no idea what he's talking about and continues to deny he's Sicarius. While Rossi mentions that he would be killed in Gen Pop, Voight admits that he is not going in as rumored serial killer Elias Voight. Instead, he has been convicted and sentenced under his birth identity, Lee Duval. Tyler searches down Frank, who provides only a series of textbook non-denial denials. Frank accuses Prentice of intimidation and expresses fear for the future of federal law enforcement. He is not surprised when fine men like Bailey are killed and women like her are championed. Rebecca ends the interrogation on Director Madison's orders. Madison informs Prentice, however, that she is not as compromised as they believe. Rather, he is trying to safeguard the BAU. Any examination of Gold Star would reveal the existence of the paper that led to the program's formation, implying that the unit was responsible. If they miss when swinging at Frank, the entire agency will be brought down. His interrogation film reminds Jill of a cult leader who could easily intimidate children into obedience and then portray himself as their savior. The crew understands he'll start anew with a new set of disturbed teenagers, so it's only a matter of locating his new training ground. Tyler searches down while the BAU tries to find out where that is. Jade and Dana arrive at the new location and gain admission via the security gate using the code Gold Star. Frank greets them with a hug and takes Jade to the dormitories. After Dana tells him everything she knows about Damien's acquaintance in federal custody and the secret bunker, Frank kills her. Jade, in the meantime, observes the incoming teens training, focusing on Mila, whom Frank describes as reminding him of her. She and the other Gold Stars made this possible by helping to free these young people, giving them back their lives and the opportunity to learn how to defend themselves, he says. The Gold Stars targeted the heart of the plot, and once Dana returns Peter home, they can go to the next level, he explains. As he shows her around, including several padded cells, she recalls being locked up, and it's in those cells that Jade realizes Mila is being subjected to the same abuse she experienced when the other girl describes her, nightmares in which Frank attacks her. She later discovers Mila in the same situation, only to be teased. Simultaneously, the BAU discovers Mila as a prospective Frank victim. She has been gone for nearly 8 months but was recorded on a security camera 2 weeks ago speaking with a constable. The officer reveals the location of the youth training center. The judge issues a warrant to hunt for Mila. Tyler informs them that these mercenaries will be combat ready,